Got it. All right.
I'm going to close the door for feedback.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany.
You're welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm Julie Brownlee, Principal Assessor for the town of Northborough, Massachusetts. This open meeting of the Northborough Board of Assessors is being conducted remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order of June 16, 2021, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency. All members of the Board of Assessors are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. The order allows the Board of Assessors to meet entirely remotely so long as reasonable public access is afforded so that the public can follow along with the deliberations of the meeting. The public is encouraged to follow along using the agenda posted on the town's website. Members of the public who wish to view the live stream of this meeting may do so by going to Northborough Remote Meetings on YouTube via the link listed on the agenda. Ensuring public access doesn't ensure public participation unless such participation is required by law. This meeting will not feature public comment. Board of Assessor members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Bruce Morgan?
Here, present.
And Assessors Department staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Tiffany Peters, Assessor Assistant.
Here.
Brian Fernandez, Assessor Data Collector.
Here.
Thank you. Okay, so Bruce, have you had a chance to read through the minutes from our last meeting?
Yep.
And is everything okay? Is there any discussion needed?
It's okay. Yeah, we're going to have more discussion about what executive session versus open session soon enough, but for now it's okay.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, if there's no further discussion, do you want to make a motion to accept the minutes as written?
So moved.
Seconded. All in favor, Bruce?
Aye.
Julie, aye. And then we have motor vehicle abatements. On November 24th, we had 13 of them that totaled $889.30. On December 6th, we had 3 that totaled $49.07. That's very small. Bruce, would you like to, I'd like to entertain a motion to accept these abatements as presented.
As presented, so moved.
Thank you. Seconded. All in favor, Bruce?
Aye.
Julie, aye. Then we have a sewer betterment was paid off at 32 Wynn Street on November 19th. So for the amount of $1,577.34. I'd like to entertain a motion to accept the betterment payoff as presented.
So moved.
Seconded. All in favor? Bruce?
Aye. Yeah,
Julie,
aye.
Julie, aye. And the last item on the open meeting agenda is to review fiscal 22 tax relief exemption applications. We have 3 41Cs, which are the senior exemptions, 3 CPA, Community Preservation Act exemptions, and 2 veterans exemptions that are that I'd like the board to approve. They've met all the asset and income qualifications or veterans qualifications, as the case may be. Do you need any, would you like any discussion, Bruce?
Nope.
Okay, I'd like to entertain a motion that we accept all 8 applications as presented.
So moved.
Seconded. All in favor? Bruce?
Aye.
Julie? Aye. And finally, we have a denial for 3 separate 41C senior tax relief applications. All of them had income too high. This year, we've had a few times where people who normally receive it got stimulus checks that put them over,
Oh,
which is unfortunate, but so we will still be in touch with them next year. So, but in this case, all the incomes were too high by several $1,000s. Would you like any discussion of those?
nope.
Okay. Then I'd like to entertain a motion to deny the 3 tax relief 41C exemptions as presented.
So moved.
Second, all in favor, Bruce?
Aye.
Julie, aye. Okay. Okay, good. Tom is here. I'm a little concerned about Chris. Hi, Tom.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Impeccable timing. We have just
Sure.
finished our regular business.
Okay,
Okay. Chris Reedy has not arrived quite yet, so I'm hoping to just give him a couple of minutes to hear the entire presentation. In the meantime, Bruce, is it appropriate to just go into executive session right now? And Chris will enter when he comes, or?
Yeah, he'll enter when he comes and it'll be in the minutes and
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. So I would like to entertain a motion to move into executive session to discuss the topics outlined in the agenda, specifically the presentation and discussion of the Phase 1 evaluation of Northborough Crossing. Pertinent to Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A, Purpose 7, to comply with or act under the authority of any general or special law or federal grant and aid requirements in accordance with Mass General Law, Chapter 59, Section 60, requiring confidentiality. At the conclusion of executive session, the board will adjourn. So would you like to make a motion, Bruce?
yeah, so moved.
Second, all in favor? Bruce,
Aye.
Julie, aye. Okay,
See, Bill is getting an education. He's on the Board of Assessors in Arlington.
aha. Oh, here's Chris.
He just
just-
recently